My name is Ken Moore. I'm the founder of Jeremy and Friends. We're having the great adoption event down at the lower building, the coffee building. So I was asked to speak today on the benefits of barn cats. There's a lot of people and a lot of misconception of what a cat needs to live outside. So I'm just here to explain some of the things that we do at our farm when it comes to allowing cats to take care of our issues such as rodent control. So on our farm we have many goats, and of course we have feed. We keep them in metal trash cans. It works out really well for us, but there are still animals that want to come get our feed. We have a 4-acre field that is open, that's hay behind our house, so we have plenty of rodents there that want to come eat the feed. So what did we do? Well, we started adopting cats. Now, the problem with in Virginia is that cats are allowed to run free. Unless the locality changes the law, makes it stricter. If your neighbor has cats and they come with your problem, there's not a lot you can do about it. That's Virginia. So that's one of the cons you might think about when you have barn cats, is those cats are going to roam. One of the biggest misconceptions with barn cats is that a hungry cat is a great hunter. All my cats are fed regular food, much as they want. There's a rare chance that I walk outside and don't see a present that one of my cats brought to me. I'll either find a squirrel or a mole or a mouse sitting outside because they like to say, "Hey Dad, look what we did." We have not had a mouse in our house for the 5 years we lived in that property. Why? Because we have outdoor cats. Now we have quite a few. Running a rescue, we do have, I would say, more than your average home. We did have only four outside at the time. 4 is plenty to control the population. What do they need? Well, we do provide them with a choice of a heated cat bed. We have several that plug in. They're inexpensive. Some use them, some don't. We allow the cats to choose whether or not they want to use it. But we also give them water, because they have to have fresh water at all times. And we also make sure that they have, when you're looking at cats and you look at the cost of rodent control, cats are one of the least expensive, safest, all-natural way of controlling your rodent problem. We have a local shelter in Lyndhurst, the Shannon Valley Animal Services Center, that actually will adopt out barn cats for free. Those animals have been fixed. They are spayed and neutered, they have been microchipped, and they are ready for adoption. You just fill out the paperwork, you're approved, and then you get a cat. Those cats do require medical updates. You have to look at rabies once a year, or once they've got the one, you get it once every 3 years. And you also have to ensure that they have gotten enough parvo to prevent respiratory illnesses with them. But actually, it's very inexpensive. I mean, if you look at all the different chemicals and things that we produce, think about a cat. What does a cat produce? Now, you think, okay, yes, a cat does produce urine, and male cats like to spray. We don't have an issue with male cats spraying around the house very often. Yes, they do. That's just part of the nature of having a cat. Just like a dog will urinate on a tire. The cats will occasionally as well. There are plenty of ways to prevent that. However, we haven't seen much of an issue as of now with having, and we have, at the time right now, we have 10 outdoor cats. And you would think you'd be able to smell them, you can't. But we also don't leave things like paper and stuff sitting around, cloths sitting around. So, when it comes to some people, you want to get a cat, say one of your friends are giving you up a cat. Okay, that's great. So what do? Well, like I said, we provide them housing, we provide them food and water, but we also have to ensure that they have their vaccines to get go, and they have to be spayed or neutered. One of the biggest problems we have and the issues that most farmers have is that people don't fix and spay their animals. So all of a sudden now you go from having one cute kitten, now you got a tomcat that just started roaming, he hasn't been fixed, so he came down and met your cat. So now you got 6 kittens and a cat, and the tomcat's now moving around. Then all of a sudden, 6 go into 24, so then you turn into 144, and it just multiplies after just a couple of litters. We have to control the population. Otherwise, we're having problems. Now, a lot of the localities around here where we have stray cats, and it's giving a really bad name to a lot of the rescues and a lot of people around. So let's make sure we do that. Do you all, that's about all I have. Do you all have any questions at all when it comes to cats and the benefits? None? Nobody? All right, well, thank you very much. If you need any help, if you need anything, you can contact us online, jeremy@prince.com, and we'll give you a hand. Thank you.